eyes on the prize. Oh my, gonna spin the wheel, cash it in and roll the dice. Oh my, it's a thing of gold. All I do is win, all I do is win. Oh my, no one ever fold. Start it up, let the game begin. Way up high and take it low. I'm feeling right from head to toe. Line it up and let it roll. Here I go. Are you ready? Ready to go? Are you ready? Ready for more? Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my, are you ready? Ready or not, we going?
Hi everybody. That is look that was an amazing intro right there. Hey, we just gotta play with it. Hey Brian, how's it going, man? Hey, thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's your first time, right? Hey, ready to show my skills. Let's go. I'm so excited for tonight. I think this is gonna be so cool. Hey guys, just welcome to tonight, First Friday, Red First Friday. Go Chiefs, let's go. Hey, I'm so excited. I think tonight is gonna be amazing, as always. And hey man, I can't wait for Sunday. I know you guys can't wait as well. But you know, we're just gonna start this weekend up with an amazing painting we're gonna be doing tonight. So I hope you guys, by now you should have all your paintings, all your paints and your brushes and everything, and your canvas as well. So you should be ready to go. Hi Maureen, hi Janessa, how are you? What was that? What are you talking about? It's an intro, man. You know, when the king is about to get into the area, you know what I mean? The whole world got to shake it a little bit. That's what happened. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's going to be an amazing night. I'm super excited for tonight. So without wasting time, I think by now, right, you should have your paint already. You should have red, yellow, white, and also black and white. So you should have all those paints already and your brushes as well. If you don't have any or you need an extra, there should be someone at the front desk right now so you can sprint real quick if you can, or call the front desk, whichever way you want to do it, go grab some. The log crash, yeah, Janessa, yeah. You don't want to know that. We'll tell you about that later. That is so funny. But anyways, so yeah, without wasting time, try to get a water as well. You can put it in a cup, you can put it whatever you want to put it, because we're going to use that. And a paper towel as well, because we're going to use that to, wipe our brush as well. So I'm going to take my jacket off a little bit because it's kind of hot in here. And I got so many. Hey, people watching me on IG, it's really cold in here. We're in Kansas City, so it's really super cold. But anyways, Logan is going to go ahead and just kind of put what we're going to be painting tonight. Don't be scared, okay? All red and yellow. So don't be scared, okay? Don't panic at all. Before we start, I would like to make a confession. So I have the kind of paint I'm using is kind of different a little because I want to make sure that I do this tonight. I want to make sure that I do something good, okay? Because I'm going to give this away. So whatever you paint, don't worry about it, whether it's going to look like this. I don't even know if mine is going to actually even look like that. Those on IG, you don't see exactly what we're painting, but hey, the Tim here. I finally made it to one of these gray. Oh yeah, Tim, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Martin, don't panic at all, okay? This is going to be good. I don't even know if mine is going to look like this already also, but we're going to work it out. What I'm going to tell you is, painting takes a lot of patience, okay? So whatever we're painting tonight, just be patient with it. Let's just stick with it, okay? We're going to get stuck with it till we're done tonight, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, get my black paint without wasting time. Make sure you don't... We're going to get my black paint first. Get my yellow paint. Just a little bit of that. Do not panic. It's okay. We're going to make it work. Get my red paint. Figures are acceptable. Hey, Janessa, that's okay. Stick figure are acceptable. As long as you put the paint on canvas, then you're good. All right? I'm going to try to explain as much as I can. Uh, usually when I paint at home, I usually just play music. I usually just play music and just go with it. But it's kind of a little bit different when you have to teach, talk, and then paint while you do it. So it's kind of a little bit different. But we're gonna make this work tonight. All right. I'm just pouring my paint right now because you guys, I don't have any paint. Okay. So if you want to get the tiniest brush you have right now, all right, try to get a little black paint, okay? Just a super little black paint, all right? Just with a little water, like with water in it. Make it super light, like when you put it in your plate or whatever you're using, or like the cover, you can barely see. So we're just kind of sketch what we're going to be painting right now. And if you're looking at the picture, we got an helmet, right? So you want to go ahead, let's just kind of like draw that out. Place your canvas like vertically like that, not like, So put it straight that way. And I will first of all kind of sketch that out. Okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to do. All right? That's the first thing I'm going to do. So we're just kind of sketching it out right now. So do not, like I said, don't panic at all, okay? If you watch football all the time, so you see how those helmets look like, so that should be able to be like a very good, you know what I mean? Just think about how those helmets look like to sketch that out. So that would be the first thing that we're going to do first, all right? And right at the bottom of the helmet, it seems like there's a little neck coming down, right? Or whatever that is, right there. Just put that way. And all right. So don't panic, okay? I know you're probably like, oh my God, this is gonna be so difficult, but we're gonna make it work, okay? We're gonna make it work. I'm going to make this work tonight. All right? So with that being said right now, let's see, just right here, somewhere around here, that's where like the hand kind of come down, right? So we're going to just create something, like a muscle coming down that way. All right? Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. Just don't worry about it. We're going to use the paint to be able to get exactly what we want out of it. All right? So no worries at all. We're going to use the paint to get exactly what we want out of it. All right? So in this way right now, I'm just going to stop. We're going to start using the paint right now, okay? And what we're going to start from is, I'm going to get, if you have the flat brush right now, this is where we're going to use it. So you get the black paint, and just start, just right at the edge of this, like that, like where you start that line, use that way, and then come this way. All right? So now, when you do that, where is your football going to go? No worries, we got it. Your football is going to be in the front of it. It's going to be right here. It's probably not going to show the old football, but just leave it that way, just right there. So I don't know how you're doing it, but all right, so it's going to do just right there. All right, so I'll get my red paint and just go to the back right in front of it that way and just start blending into that dark area. All right? Start blending it that way. All right? So just start blending it that way. Get a little bit of red just in the front that way too, and just kind of go back. All right? And then keep blending that way. So just follow me. What I'm envisioning right now in my painting tonight is creating light coming from the front, okay? It's gonna come from the front, and this side is gonna be dark. It's gonna, like, the light is coming from the front, and that way it's casting shadow to the back. So it's gonna be a little bit different for what we're painting, but just follow my footsteps, just follow what I'm doing over here, and you should be good. You will see it might not make a lot of sense right now. By the time we kept walking, you will understand. So just keep doing that. All right? Just keep blending it. I mean, right now you can see that the tree, like the three dimension of the painting, the 3D effect is kind of showing up in a little bit right now in that element, and that's exactly what we're trying to create. So you just start doing that. Just keep doing that. And now that's the reason why I said don't worry about it. That's just like a kind of guideline of where we're gonna go. And by now we'll get a little bit of white and just put it like right here at the front of that red line, and just kind of like walk your way back with it, just that way, just like so. Remember what I said, like the light is gonna come from the front, right? So just kind of walk your way back into it, just like so. So I'll keep blending that like that. Just go back maybe little by little and just kind of work your way out of those. That's like so. So now we're gonna go back to our jersey and make the same thing, because that darkness, right, is coming out from here, right? So it's going way inside. It's gonna go this way. So the dark side is gonna start from the back. So we'll use the same thing, the same techniques that we use right here. We'll come back over here and put that black paint in the back, and then work our way to the front, okay? Actually, yeah, we'll do that. But on this side, we're gonna make that jersey a little bit yellowish. We're gonna put a little bit of yellow into it. I think I have too much red in there, but that's okay. I'm gonna adjust later. Just keep doing that. So you get that red that way. And do the same thing on that hand too. So on his hand right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of black and just create this shade right here, just to the bottom of that reddish spot right here, and just kind of create that, the changes into that spot. All right, so under that jersey, you can see that little dark that kind of comes into this place right here. So just kind of get that down that way. Under that, like it's pretty much like under his armpits, pretty much. So we're gonna do that. All right. So in the front too, I'm gonna use more red over here. So if you have any question, everybody is walking so quietly tonight. Oh yeah, this is a little bit tougher, you know. So I know it's gonna be tough a little bit. So we're just gonna stick to it. We'll keep working on it. So I'll get more white and put to the front of this right here. So I'm going to use my dark, like my black paint, just use it right to create that transition, like the kind of the next side into that, like just like so. Just feel that middle spot right there, all right? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is use a little bit of red onto that black. So it's not that super black, super dark. All right, just use that right there just to feel that spot, like the next side of it. So the next thing we're going to do right now is I will let the spot dry first. If you want to just kind of blend it up, just blend it that way. So that you can be able to put more details on it whenever you're done. All right? So on this side, I'm going to put a little bit more dark on this hand as well. So just go back, just get more black paint and just kind of like work it in. All right? You know, like I said, the picture you're looking at is just like a guideline for you to see what we're going to be painting. So right now you're probably thinking, why it looks so different from what we're painting? Yeah, it's going to look different. So you just keep watching. All right? Because like I said, my focus is going to be more on the front side of the painting. So this is just like a guideline of what we're going to be doing. So just follow what I'm doing, all right? Don't worry if it's not looking at exactly that picture right now. So don't worry about it. Just keep watching, all right? You just keep watching. It's going to look like a magic in a little bit now. So what I would like to do right now is, while those parts is drying, we're going to take our black paint and start painting outside the picture right now. Just start painting outside the picture. Just work your way down, work your way into it. Just use just straight up black paint and just be careful because you don't want to get it everywhere though. So just work your way out like that. Because right now, when you do that, your picture will start forming together little by little. Now you kind of see where we're going. Because right now, it's probably going to look a little bit confusing. It's like, what the heck are we doing? Like, it doesn't even look like a football player. But it's okay. Just watch. All right? So we're going to go back, do the same thing in here, But when you do that, make sure you don't go beyond, like that face mask area. Same thing on this side. So just start applying all your paint, like your black paint, outside of that dark area. That's why you got a lot of black paint, okay? That's why you get that, because that way you got enough black paint to be able to spread out on this thing. So for the ball, we're going to do the same thing, right? For the ball. All right? So the ball is going to be dark at the bottom, then go lighter at the top. Just the same thing we do with the body and the helmet. So that's our ball, right? But this is going to be a little bit darker than the rest of everything that we've done, okay? Because it's the full ball, so the color is kind of like different looking. So just be patient with me, all right? Be patient with me. So we're going to go in and put a little bit of white at the top right here. And we got to cut this body back a little bit. So if you want to do that, I'm going to cut it back a little bit on my side over here. So if the body is not looking like, proportion on your side, just try to cut it back a little bit. I'm going to use my smaller brush to be able to create the hedge right there. Get into those tiny corners. All right, so I will go back. I have so many excessive paint already. I'm just going to spread that out so that it can dry real quick before I start, creating other part of that helmet on my side over here. So I'm spreading my paint out to be able to kind of drag it up real quick, make it dry real quick. So right here, I'm kind of like blending that helmet because I want the gradient into that dark area to kind of go into that fade away into that dark area. So that's what I'm doing this right now. I'm just kind of blending the hedge right now to kind of let it flow out. All right? And everybody's kind of like quiet right now. It's okay. Just be quiet. So, okay. Is that what? Where am I going to watch it? I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here at One Light. So it's going to be an amazing day. We're going to be walking here at One Light. So I'm going to be here. I'm gonna be here watching the game live. All right. So let's work on. By now, our our the dark side should have been a little bit darker, right? I mean, dry right now. So we're gonna go in there and just try to work on like the face mask, right? Is that what they call it? Like the iron right there. So we're gonna go ahead and work on those ones right now. So, I mean, looking at it, I know there's I'm gonna try to create a force like the one with the right here, like the face mask or whatever the iron right there is. So I'm gonna create the force part that goes beyond below the ears. Okay, before that, let's go back and create this. Maybe this is watching from afar. That looks so challenging. I know it is. It is. Hey, it's a Super Bowl. Let's create like this, the earring, like the open spot right there in the ear. So let's create that first. I know it's really challenging, but yeah, we've been learning a lot, right, recently. So we've learned a lot. All the blending we've been laying apart, and we'll put it into action right now. I know it's so challenging, right? So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna curve my helmet a little bit on this side right here. I'm gonna curve it. I know it's really challenging. I hear you, Kerry. Let's go, Chiefs. All right. So I'm gonna get make sure I'm gonna place that very well. I got a forced mask. Come down this way. Come across on the top. Then change direction down this way. And then come down. And just merge right there. So I know it's really challenging, okay? Hey, what is championship without challenge without challenges? You know what I mean? You gotta get those challenges, to be able to get it. And just go down this way, Carrie. For us to go back to the front. All right, and this right here, come down. Before it goes down that way. Oh damn, Google Fiber. I think somebody say internet is messing up. Is it everybody's internet or what's going on? So, and is the other side of this element kind of come down right there, and kind of seems like it go and just kind of merge a little bit, not really merge, but you know. So at the bottom, I'm good, okay. And then at the bottom right here, you see there is a little pouch like right there that I kind of hold on to. I don't know how to call that thing, but onto his jaw right there. So we're gonna create that. But for that, we're gonna cast a shadow under it. So we gotta put a little bit of black paint right at the bottom, and we'll put white on it so it can create that shadow under it before we create the other thing. And there's also like a black spot, really dark spot right there too. So when you're creating that, just make sure that you kind of like take it easy with it. Maybe that's too big for me, I don't know, but we'll see. And that's where the strap comes out from. Strap kind of go back, you go this way, and it kind of change direction to go in there right there. So and it goes out from here as well. But before we extend it that way, we have to create the chief logo. Right on top, my internet is good. My painting on the other hand, well, it looks good, but more like overweight formula racing. It's okay. It's okay. You know, whatever it is, you know, we're going to create it. We're going to create it together, so don't worry at all. So right now, I want us to create that Chiefs logo, the KC logo right there, the tomahawk, right? I was going to do just only the tomahawk. Already has the tomahawk sign, right? I was only going to do that, but hey, I was like, you know, let's just get a little bit challenging. I'm so sorry, guys, if this is too kind of like out of your range or anything, but, you know. Okay, so if you guys know how to tomahawk, right, like the sign, it just kind of stagger, all right? Just don't make it perfect whenever you're drawing right now. You're using that black pen to create it right now. So I'm just going to use, hopefully I get it right, just kind of create that tomahawk, come down this way, and then go down, you know what I mean, then come this way, just like a kind of like a leaf type, you know what I mean? If you don't know how to create it, just try to. If you still have the cookie, the cookie we gave out, just use the cookie for the the design. So, you know, so you just kind of stagger that way, you know. Honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of create that arrow, you know what I mean, going up. Then we're gonna go back right now. Get your white paint and just kind of put it right in the middle. All right. If you wanna let it dry, that's okay. Okay. If you wanna let it dry before you apply, that's okay. Let it dry up. So, or you can just apply right now, and whenever it dries, you can go back and just apply that, KC right in the middle. Honestly, this doesn't have to be perfect, okay? And we talked about this. Excuse me. Whatever painting you make, right? Whatever painting you create, the way it comes out, that's your own uniqueness. That's okay. You don't have to It doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't have to look like somebody else's. That's what makes your job. That's what makes your painting unique. All right. So you just have to be proud of what you create. Nobody can paint it like you do. It's your job. It's your creation. I mean, you create it. It's your own intellectual property. Is that right? Yeah? Intellectual property. This is really fun, guys, right? This is really super fun. If you're enjoying it, say woo woo. Yeah, I want you to say comment. Just say something, okay? If you're really enjoying it, just comment. I know somebody said that it looks like a overweight something, but hey, it's okay. I don't want to go to that area, but it's okay. It's okay to be different. You know what I mean? So I got too much white in there, but I'm gonna touching it up a little bit. So if you see what I'm doing right now is like I'm applying little by this all the details that's gonna put this painting together. So I'm just applying little by little. Like right now I can't go in. So great time. Hey Ben. So one of the things I want you guys to just take away from this class is it's just like the techniques of creating paintings. Because one thing for sure you should know by now is if you're trying to put a layer of painting, like a paint on a paint, you gotta wait and let the first layer dry first before you go back. Because else, if I apply that white painting to the red painting, right, it's gonna turn into what? Pink. And it's not Valentine yet, so we can't go to pink. I'm just kidding. But anyway, oh yeah, Laura Fisher, woo woo, not looking great. It's okay. Hey, I still want to say it. So, like I said, our focus is going to be from the front, right? Because the light is coming from up here, and the back of the painting is it is dark. So just keep working on it. So we're going to go back a little bit. We're still going to add numbers. We're going to add all those little details. We're going to add the yellow right here. Another thing we're going to do right now is we're going to come down here. I don't know how yours looks right already, but right now, from my side, I'm going to come right here and let this place be dark and then go up a little bit. Like I said, my focus is going to be right at the front right here, all right? So I'm gonna get my dark paint and keep coming up right now. So first of all, let's do this. Let's just kind of create a kind of, I don't know, it's not like the muscle on this shoulder. And how do you do? First of all, let's do this. We gotta create. Let's put a layer of white like this on the shoulder, right here. We're gonna go that way, and just kind of like just do that. Just do that. Don't worry, you will see exactly what we're trying to do right now. All right. And it goes that way, just like so. And we'll get a little bit of yellow. That's going to be the second layer. And by now you should know exactly what we're trying to create. It's just like, like the little trim on that. Yeah, I'm not really liking that yellow either, but it's okay. And get the white in the bottom that way. That probably still gonna go away in a little bit, but let's just do like what we're doing right now. Oh, you gotta extend it to the front a little bit. My bad. Extend that to the front a little bit that way. I promise, I'm not trying to make this thing difficult for you guys, One thing about painting is you can never get it all right at one time. So you just have to go back and keep working and keep working and keep working and keep working on it to be able to get your satisfaction. All right. So I'm getting my white paint and just keep applying into it like that way. And for me to get my contour right, I'm just going to come back and come get my contour later. But right now, we're just doing this, okay? And it's okay, like, whenever you're doing this, right, feel free to kind of extend it out a little bit, just so you know exactly where you at on your pen. Like, you know what I mean? Where all those, if you have it in the right proportion or not. But this is pretty much like free hands right now, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just freelancing it. So don't quit on me now. I know some people was like, oh my gosh, man, I'm done. Don't quit on me now. Don't quit on me. You cannot quit on me. All right, you cannot quit on me. We're going to get this. It's kind of like bring it in a little bit that way. And I'm going to get a little bit of the block right there. Just going to create that little shadow coming right there. Door price for a Super Bowl party. All right, let's see. So I'm going to get my little red down here in the bottom. Just gonna make this place a little bit darker. Just like the hedge right there. We're gonna come back to that as well, and come add more paint to it. But right now, like I said, we're gonna come down here and then add black paint and just kind of take it up little by little. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna get black paint, but I'm gonna be so deliberate, like the way I'm taking it up. So don't get too excited about it. Just get more black paint, like even right under. Don't worry about the hands yet, okay? Just don't worry about it. Just put it like right under like that and just keep going. Good now, good. I'm glad that your internet is good back. It's better right now. Hey guys, hey, if this is getting too like very, very difficult, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to make it so super difficult, but sometimes we gotta make this thing fun. And how do you make it fun? More challenging, right? So that's how we make it. So I'll get a little bit of red and just kind of like put it right there. We're gonna get the muscle guy over there too. We're gonna get that, but just kind of like spread it up, back up. How is everybody else doing? How's everybody doing? Elizabeth says she's good. So, how's everybody else is doing? Just let me know. I know this is gonna be difficult. So I know I've already, I told some people already. Okay, so don't be too mad at me. But the good thing is that I'm gonna be giving this painting away. So if you think I do it a little bit, if you think I do it a little bit good enough for you to put it in your house, just let me know. We're probably going to do it like a drawing or something like that. Then we'll give it away. Okay. So before we continue in that area, we're going to pause a little bit on the side right now. So give me 1 second. We're going to go back here and get our white paint. So now I'm just using my own artistic skills right now to add stuff to this painting right now. So as you can see, it's a lot different from what is in the picture, but that's, like I said, we usually just use those like as a guideline. So me right now, I'm trying to add more. Like I said, the light is coming from this end, right? So when the light is coming from here, this chest right here is going to be lighter, and some of these area will be lighter a little bit. So and that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So just follow my foot. Just follow the way I'm doing this, okay? Don't worry about anything else. Just kind of like just kind of follow my lead. All right. That's not, I don't want that over there. So okay, I'm getting more. Now I'm just bringing out the details right now. Okay. Oh, okay. So this goes all the way down right here and just kind of join to this. Okay. All right. So we're gonna add another bar right here. I just kind of join with that. So we're gonna add this bar right there. And what we're gonna do next is when you get your white paint, right, just kind of like dab that off because we're gonna create like the little, like the shade, like a kind of a face mask right there. But we're gonna be really, really sort of super careful because we don't want to put too much in there. It's just gonna look like a little fade coming out of that. I think this it kind of hangs right here. So we're just gonna like let it go to the middle a little bit. So you can see that glare coming out from it, but not really, you know what I mean? Not really super too much glare coming out. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back to the boy a little bit and just put a little bit of white at the top. I would like to go back a little bit more and just gonna put a little bit details in that bowl. And what am I gonna do? Like right in the middle right here when it's just kind of joined, like in the middle of that football. I'll get a little bit of just super light black, just super light one. It doesn't have to be too much. Just like right in the middle. Then just make a line. Maybe I need a little bit more black in it. And I think there should probably be another one right there. Maybe not. I kind of started looking like basketball right now. We don't want that. Nope. Like that. Spit it up. At the top, though, I know for sure this is kind of like this football thread that sit right on top of it right there. So we gotta hide that. We can't forget that one. And kind of go that way. I don't know how many thread he has, but there's something like that. But we're still gonna go back a little bit and just gonna blend that in because it can't be that bright in the bottom. So how's everybody else doing? I hope everybody's still doing well. So if you're still doing well, let me know. I know this is I know it's kind of difficult a little bit, but like I said, just stick with me. Don't give up on me now. Gonna create a little bit of this fold right here. I want to see everybody's painting, okay? After this. I'm actually even laughing at myself too, because this is not a joke. All right. Let's get a little bit more red. And like a dark paint right in the bottom like that, like so. And just kind of like walk our way in at the top. Just like so. Get more red. Remember, it's all about patience. It's all about a lot of patience. A lot of people say, "Oh my God, you just preach too much whenever you're talking about this stuff." I mean, like wise water, whatever they call it. Hey, you just have to. You know what I mean? Like things don't go our way so many times. We just have to figure out a way to just kind of like bounce back. And just being patient. All right. Okay, I think that's a little dark hole on this side right here. So we'll put that little hole in it, just like that black spot right there. Let's put that. And I think that's like two little spot right here too. We'll put that one right there, and we'll put one right there as well. But if you want to make that really looks like that little metal thing, what you gotta do is just put a little bit of white on that little tiny brush, and just put it around the ring. And then start kind of looking a little bit of more metallic, kind of have that metallic look to it. Just gonna put it around it, kind of give you that look. Right at the middle of that, it seems like a buckle right in the middle of that. you know. The the belts, like that strap, that kind of go to the back a little bit. So we gotta add a little bit to that. Just get a little black paint and just kind of like just make 2 lines. You know what I mean? Just one that way. Oh, I didn't get enough black. Just one this way and one the other way. That will give you that buckle look in there. And it's coming together little by little, right? Okay, it's coming together, right? Oh my God, what did I get myself into tonight? I'm just kidding. I think it is gonna be so cool. Hey, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Oh wow, it looks so good on camera though. Before it gonna look like that guy had some issue going on, but hey, it's not bad looking so far. Okay, so now I would like to make like that white at the back of that helmet. That's a kind of a white, yeah, little bit of white. But what we're gonna do on that is, because of that dark coming out, right? Let's use a little bit of white just to kind of outline what we're gonna be doing. So I know that it kind of comes up like that way, and it seems like it just kind of fade away right there that way. So it doesn't seem like a very straight line thing. So that's kind of how it looks to me. So I'm just gonna do it just a little bit of light color like that, and just kind of spread it backward. Don't put too much in it because of that dark color coming out. So you don't want to be. It can't really be visible. You know what I mean? You just want to show that there's something there. You know what I mean? You can see it because it's white, right? So it needs to be a little bit, different from other colors, especially like in darkness. But you can see it. It's like whenever you have like a white, like white clothes, like in darkness, like when it's dark. You can see, but you can't really see the full white color in it. So you just kind of like, you just want to make it show that it's right there, right? So, and that's what we're doing right now. We're just creating that dark area in the back of that element. So what I'm gonna do, oh yeah, I think I didn't really, yeah, that's too big. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a way to kind of reduce that, because I think it kind of looked more like that. Yeah, it's okay though. Yeah, it kind of look more like that than what I drew earlier, Trying to find a way to fix it. Fix it. I'm gonna like a fixer upper right now, but like an artist fixer upper. They'll be like, what the heck are you talking about, AD? Okay, and there's a little American flag right here too. If you want us to create that, we could create that as well. You're just gonna go, just kind of like, pick that line. Just like right there. You can set the American flag. It's supposed to be in the middle of that red, right? But we'll bring it forward a little bit. Create that. We don't want to be too visible, as we said earlier, so just create that line, bring it down, and you can go back right now and just have that little, we don't have blue, so we can use that little dark paint, because like it's dark, so we can't really, but you can tell like that's a flag, right? So we're just gonna use that black paint just to create that spot. So that's what we keep doing. You just keep going and keep it. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Oh my. You know what? You probably won't finish it tonight, but let's just go back and let's just go real quick and add our KC, to the helmet, because we really need that, right? So I'll get my black paint. Actually, use red. Let's use red. Then we can go back and just do the rest. So let's see if we can get that KC right. I'm gonna remove my canvas right now and just put it on the side, just to be able to I mean, so I can be able to write it very well. So I don't know how easy it will be for you guys, but I got to do this. Like I said, whenever you're trying to write stuff on the canvas, right, I use my pinky, right, just to be able to get a control of my pen, of my brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to see if I can get that KC. I think the C get into the K, right? That's how it goes, right? Okay. We'll try to see if I can make that happen. Okay. All right, let's see. K. Okay. Hopefully I won't mess this up. It's just kind of like, and the C goes out that way. You know, it's okay if you mess it up. Just be very, very careful because everything you're doing right now, you're being deliberate in everything you're doing. Let's see. Yeah, it's like way up there. I mean, so I'm just gonna let that dry. But while that is drying, I can go back right now and put my black paint and just kind of trace that arrow like the edge of my white right now, just to be able to get it right. Like I said, it's kind of staggered. It's not. So you don't have to perfect it. Don't let it be too, you know what I mean? Too straight. So you can let it stagger as much as you want. You're still gonna get as much detail as you want out of it. So I think this is one of the easiest things to paint because, I mean, I'm talking about like the edge of it, because even if your hands is shaking, you know what I mean? Unless you want to count how much, like, you know, sometimes the heads of it. So, but if you don't want to, I mean, I think Harry is gonna point out a little bit, but that's okay. You know what I mean? So for me, right, I like to go back again and get more white, right, on top of my helmet. You know, just to be able to bring that more like depth to it. This is a therapy, right? Therapy. Let's see. Let's see what we got over there. Okay. All right. I'm going to come over here and get a little bit of white just to kind of balance that up a little bit over there. See? So now, what we're going to do right now, we're going to come back over here and get a little bit of black, right? We're just going to create a little bit of that show, like the elbow on the side. We're not going to do too much on it, okay? So we're going to get a little bit of black, right? right under that jersey, just like so, just to create that shadow right there, and just on this side, and create something around that as well. Okay, just create something like that, and we'll get a little bit of red, right? Just in the hedge like that. Just do that like so. All right, just to be able to get that the mouse coming out right there. We're gonna do a little bit of yellow as well, just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. That's a tiny bit right there, like so. And we'll go back, get a little bit of red too, just get it over it. All right. Get black, dark in the bottom as well. And just kind of like spray it out. Because I have a brown color that I could use, but because I didn't give you guys brown color, that's why I said, you know what, I'm just going to do it this way. Get a little bit of dark color right there too, black paint. Just black paint just right there. All right, just do that. And we could get a little bit of white. Just put it right there. You know, just to kind of show a little bit of, just to be able to fill that space up. All right. Because we're going to use black paint on the bottom and go back up too. So when we're going there like that, you can see it's going to pretty much like kind of like block all those areas so you won't even see what is there. I'll use more red right down here, just kind of like, it's kind of like, it's going to be like a little shoulder just coming out from that point. So what we're going to do now is, when we create all those areas like that, we won't just want to come back and just kind of do a little bit of fine touching before we call it a good night. All right? Because right now it's kind of looking good, right? But we still got a little bit more stuff to do. So we're going to go back and just kind of get the numbers like right here, the number in the front, and how we're going to do that. Let's use this yellow, right? We don't know what number is it. So I'm just going to use my yellow at the just right here at the bottom, right in the middle. Let's just do that, just like right here. We'll go in that way. We're just going to leave that way, all right? And the rest of them is going to be white, like in the middle, like that way. We don't know what number it is it, so. Whether it's 8, whether it's 5, whether it's 2, we don't know, so we're just going to do that. Well, for us to be able to make that looks a little bit better, we got to get a little bit of black paint and just kind of like work your way into it that way so you can see like the fade. Just kind of fade it down that way, just like so. You see, that kind of make that looks a little bit not as wacky as it was earlier. And same thing on this end over here too. We'll use white paint. We'll use yellow paint to kind of create the edge of whatever we're doing. We don't know what number that is as well. So I'll just do this, go that way, come out. Same thing right here. And then right here. So we'll use that white paint again, just right in the middle. Do that yellow in the hedge as well. Then we can go to the back and then create that yellow. Same thing. But this is going to be something that we did over here. But over here is going to be a little bit different. So because we don't even know, we're just going to create like, just like that. Just like so. And we're just going to assume that it kind of goes in a little bit right here. So we're going to do that. Create our curve. We'll put that, we'll get the little bit of white at the top. Right? Clean it off. And just kind of drag it down. Just like so. Just kind of drag it down. So at the top over here, right? I'm not really feeling the way it looks like, so I'm going to retouch it. And what I'm going to do is bring it down on this side a little bit. So we're going to go back. Get a little bit of black. Hi, Sonia. Sonia. What's up? All right. I'm really busy over here. Don't stop messing with me, Sonia. So yep. I kind of see how this kind of look over here. So I'm going to create that way. So I'm just going to add in a little bit more touches to my, to my finishing right now. So I'm just going to finish it up. Another thing that I noticed is like right under the element, right? There's a lot of shadows under there because of, so I'll put black paint under it and just kind of drag it up a little bit. So that way it kind of had depth to your helmet and that neck area. I'm so sorry, guys. I know this is kind of, challenging a little bit. But hey, I trust you guys. I know you guys can do it. That's why I picked this. You know what I mean? Plus, Chiefs is about to get that trophy on Sunday. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's 7:15. We're going to cut this a good night. Okay? I'm just going to go right now. I mean, you've already created that. If you got time, you could go back. You see that KC? Just try to put a little bit of black around that red, like right outside, okay? I'm going to show you how I can do that right now. With that tiny brush, you just go around it. You've already created that red, right? Just go around it. Just like so. But you got to be careful. Just take your time on it. Let me finish that before, we'll call it a good night. So, if you paint this tonight, right? If you paint this tonight, it doesn't matter how it looks. I want you to post yours, okay? I want you to post yours. But guess what? You might be the winner of this picture right here. I mean, it's not the best painting, but if you want it, you can have it. You know what I mean? So I can give it to you. You might be the winner for it. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the edge black. So that way you can see the continuation of my, you know what I mean? Even the board too, I'm just going to paint it that way. I usually like to make the ball goes round, but I'm gonna make use of my paint. I mean my paint because I don't want to throw it away. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Paint the hedge black. Hey. If I'm painting at home, I'm probably still gonna spend more time on this. Kind of go back and just kind of keep retouching stuff, until I get to my perfection. I mean, not perfection, but like, to my desire, to exactly I want it. Uh, like, all those, like this lighter area like that, I can go back to it and still put more white, just to kind of bring that light area out, as much as I want it. So I could do more of those. But I'm kind of like, we don't really have much time, and it kind of look a little bit, okay. Maybe not that great, but okay. Just kind of like keep working on it and keep working on it and keep going. I might go back and put a little bit of white, just like right here at the front, like I said. Just kind of touch it up a little bit to create that, do that. Just keep hiding to create that depth, as much depth that I want on it. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'll do. I'll put more white on this top right here. That's going to add more depth to my artwork. Maybe a little bit more yellow right here. Maybe actually, let me see, come down to this side a little bit. You can see a little bit of that roundish going right there. Like with the curve around that shoulder part. The same thing on this hand too. And on this side, it just kind of fade away because of that dark area on that hand. And put a little bit of white at the top right here too, of that number. Maybe some on that side too. You just keep working on it and keep working on it and keep working on it. Let me see how it is from far away. Not bad. It kind of looks like the head is floating, but anyway, it's so good. So I just kind of go down and just kind of like maybe adjust that area a little bit. But you never finish. You just keep working on it and keep working on it and keep working on it until you get to your desire. You know what I mean? So, get that black paint, just like so. So, I think this is what we're going to cut it tonight. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I'm working at home, I'm still going to go back. I mean, pretty sure there's still a lot of stuff to be able to adjust to it. I mean, to be able to fix on it. I know I'm still missing a strap too. Let's fix that strap real quick. All right? There's one strap, right? Hey, can we get that back on real quick? I know there's one strap that comes out this way. Let me put that up because I know that's going to fix a little bit of stuff on it. If you don't mind, Logan. There's a little strap that goes right from right here. It goes right towards that to that helmet area. Yes. So that's a little strap right here. It kind of come out from the bottom. Okay. Yes, towards that head right there. Yeah, because I know that's going to really change a little bit stuff out of it. I'm not going to get it towards that max too much, but I'm just going to put just a little bit of it right there. And then get that black, like a buckle looking. Yeah, just like in the bottom, like right there. Just like so. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight with this. I really appreciate you guys. There's still so much work to be done on it, but hey, I want to see what you guys painted, okay? I want to see. I wish there's more time where we can keep going. I can keep going. I can keep going with it until I actually get what I wanted. But hey, this is not too bad for 1 hour. So I appreciate you guys for joining us, and don't forget, hey, spread the word with all your friends. Next week we have Anthony. Our restaurant is coming in. It's going to be cooking lasagna for us. So it's going to be amazing. So we've already posted all the recipe and all the ingredients and all those things like that. Go grab it. So join us while we cook next week. And also for the lip sync battle. Oh my gosh, you don't want to miss that. That's going to be amazing. So you have next week and also the following week to be able to make all your submissions. So if you're going to be singing with us, you want to show us your skills like lip sync battle, it's okay. Even if you don't know how to sing, if you sing really bad like me, it's okay. Just submit. We're not even going to hear your voice anyway because we're going to be just listening to whatever you're miming. So that's going to be really great. It's going to be a lot of prizes. Oh my gosh, you cannot wait. I'm not going to break no secret right now. Just wait till next week. You're going to know what we're going to be giving away. I'm talking about like a substantial prizes. So watch out for it. It's going to be amazing. So, hey, post the picture of your painting, okay? Post the picture of your painting. Whatever it is, just post it. I want to see it. And we're going to randomly pick whoever. It's going to be the winner for this, okay? So thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for sticking around with me. I want to see those pictures, though. All right? And I want to see those pictures because, we're going to be giving away some stuff, okay? So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys around.
I just wanna dive into the blue. Doesn't really matter what we do. Don't let the moment pass us by. Just trust that the universe is right. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I just wanna spend every day with you. Happy with the little things we do. Just keep a smile, hold your head up high. I promise it works every time. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life. Oh,